So I took a gamble due to the Steam sale and thought I'd give this a go, as I do like survival games as much. The main fear was when I looked at it, I thought, well, it looks like it's going to be a knockoff of Long Dark, but it's not to the extent of like the quite apocalypse of that game. But in this one, yeah, right, snowy. It's a Siberia-ish area, Siberian, whatever the part of the area you're in. We'll have a story mode eventually and a co-op play thing coming into it. So same concept with most survival games, but I did notice in this the crafting mechanics and the bag and stuff it's very much like they've been inspired from Green Hell, because the backpack idea is exactly the same. You know, your food compartment, your resources, and all that kind of stuff. It starts off quite tricky at the beginning because you just got dumped in the middle of nowhere. But luckily, I discovered if you go north, I think it's north or south actually, technically on the map. If you go south, you'll find a crossroad, or T-junction, shall we say, and that's when I found this road saying to like a town, and that's when things got a little bit more interesting. The other similarity with Green Hell is you've got the watch that you can bring up a little, you can move it around. So you've got your timer at the beginning, but if you press the mouse buttons, you can switch between what you can see of your health, or the health first, and something else. Oh well, first. It will be first, but health first, and food. And then, so like the backpack here, you can see where it's like very similar, just more cartoony looking. So you can craft yourself some certain obviously material. The tutorial thing was a bit tricky at the start because he says about needing cloth for making rope. I was adamant on wasn't going to take it to see if I could rip up any clothes into cloth. I thought, no, I'm not going to do that. And that's when I went straight looking for a place. And then I found this town. And this is where things got quite coolish. I quite liked. One thing it doesn't do compared to obviously Long Dark is you can go into the buildings without a loading screen. And not only that, things actually move and open. You can actually open the fridges, cupboards. Also look on the tables and sides to find food and drink, depending on what mode you're in. I'm using resourceful, which is like the easiest mode. What else did I see on there? Same thing, I sort of medical cabinets. So technically this is my first sort of started to play it, so I've never played this before. I saw some other people who've done streams or other parts of it like that, little bits, videos and stuff, so I might continue with this and see what if people want to see more of it or not. I do like to say open the cupboard and you find clothing that might be better than what you're wearing. So I don't think it's going to be too hard compared to like what Long Dark can do. Plus Long Dark's got its own art style which I like. I also have to say the crafting is a little bit easier compared to Green Hell, I suppose. Like doing fireplace and stuff, it's not too, oh you need this, you need that, let's put all this together. Like this down here was literally just, was it 6 or 7, 8 sticks or something like that. Yeah, throwing some tinder wires or paper, or if you can find a nest, or probably that money that I've got nested there from the looks of it. As long as you've got a hand drill, which I think I'm about to craft, but I never did try the lighter that I picked up earlier on. Well, that's later actually. I think if I chose a lighter to light it, I would have probably got away with that as well. It took me ages to figure out how to work the but yeah, like how you do in Green Hell, you can drop food near stuff. In this one, you actually have. Oh no, sorry, the Green Hell does do this. You have to actually use the circles to actually cook it. I'm thinking of Stranded Deep that I was saying. Obviously, you can drop food onto a near a cooking source, something like that. If you've got like the hobo stove, as you call it.
A bit too raw.
Now, after I did this, I realised when you're doing the tutorial, anything you do which is sort of after something you need to achieve, even if I've done a campfire thing, you still need to do it again. That's what happened to me. I messed this up after I cooked this food because it's telling me to craft a tool. And then I had to start another fire. That's why I got 2 there. But hey, it warmed me up quicker, I guess. But I did take didn't see in this video, but I did take some damage. I kind of did my Butter's traditional method of walking into the fire and burning myself. And also I found if you're going over here like I am now, going to the water, this river, I won't miss it, but if you've got a Biden, you can take water straight from there and drink that water. It's fine. I struggled to cook it, but I was not doing it. Apparently you use an empty, this is the only thing I thought was weird, you can use that empty recycling tin and pick up snow and then put it into the pot and then melt it in the fire to obviously purify the water. So that was a bit of an unusual method. I haven't tried that yet, actually, with the cooking pot. But as you can see now, I've got a red bar on the energy drinks. That's why I did this. Obviously, this is a video where I burned myself. Maybe jump actually because he was like, ah! Now, they weren't lying saying that we're on resourceful difficulty because, I was finding things pretty damn quick. As you can see, I was leaving a lot of stuff on the floor. Things like this I thought was quite cool, that you can actually open up these little car doors. Found some bullets, haven't found the rifle yet. Here's the lighter I found, but I kept the infantry was full, dropped it on the floor. So you've got to be careful of that. So you've got to make sure you have your backpack sorted out, which you can do if you press your Y. It'll sort items out accordingly, try and keep it all crafted together. Stack it as well as much as it can, like that. Which is a useful thing, but doing it yourself sometimes can get a bit of a ball ache. This one I thought was quite a cool touch. I like this, that they did actually, I didn't think they were going to, if they had this going on. Like in Long Dark, you can make use of the fireplaces in game, anywhere that you can light a fire.
Come on!
Better. The only different thing I thought was this, you see a chimney there? That was like a chimney, but I did not remember seeing the chimney when I got outside to this house. But I'll have to look at that because I thought that was quite funny. There's a chimney, but it's not going outside. Yes, so all in all, not a bad game. Something different with survival. If you like your survival games, then yeah, go for it. I'm curious what the story mode will involve. I think they will be adding a vehicle you'll be able to find, probably like a snowmobile or something like that. And then there will be the cooperative mode, which will be coming down before it's kind of what's called released. So this is the early access stuff, if I remember correctly now, yes. But yeah, so you'll have a cooperative mode, but I don't know if the cooperative mode will be like you can play the story together, or it is just messing with the survival side of it. So it'll be interesting to see what they come with, extra, see what they do. There's potential, I guess. It's just seeing what they do. They are a small team, so give them the dues for giving this a shot. They've obviously blended in some of their favourite survival games. So I suppose we've just got to watch this space.